Hello, collective. Collective. There's a collection of you here today, and I thank you all for being here. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, I'm going to be reading off of some of my decks and one deck that I have that I purchased. Narcissistic male or female energy here. Not here, but that you could be now, because I got some narcissists that be watching me. But listen, this narcissist energy is not healed as far as with therapy and some prescription pills or something. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, look, first of all, I don't want to look at this. I don't. I thought I did, but I don't. Something's telling me not to read from there. I want to know, I want to look in the area of why spirit, because first of all, in order to deal with me on this channel, you're going to have to be spiritually in tune, okay? Or just be watching it. But take whatever is coming out, what messages is coming out, and compare it to your reality, okay? Instead of fantasy, okay? All these messages are for entertainment purposes only, but at the same time, let's get into it. Okay, I want to see why spirit brought you and whoever you're dealing with together. Then I want to look at why there are so many blockages, but you're still connected to this person, or this person's coming towards something. It's like that. Either they're coming towards you or you're going towards them. Now, collective, if you're here, okay, if you're here, I'm getting a message that some of you are tied to somebody, but it's not because you want to be. It's not because you're trapped. It's because I need to see what's going on. But the messages that's coming through as I'm channeling, I want to know why there's blockages. Like, what's going on? Like, why there's blockages, but y'all are still being drawn together, and how this is going to be handled overall. So let's look at why you and the person you're dealing with is why y'all are connected in the first place. Why did spirit bring y'all together? Let's look at, hold on now, because I feel like it's more than just sex. I feel like it's more than just money. But if that comes out, we're gonna look into that. Okay, so let's look at your person first. Why did this person come into the collective live? Okay. Okay, that's all I've been drawn to pull. And why is this person? Why is what being drawn to this person? Oops, that's not happening. Why is this person? Thank you. Alright, let's start with this. Let's start with your person side. Okay, you don't judge me. We're both into the same ish. I'm gonna tell you, that's possibly how y'all had connected, collective, you and your person. Whether it was something spiritual or something physical or materialistic. Basic surface level crap. Okay? Now, collective, I feel like whatever they're into, you're elevating, and you're not into the same thing anymore. That's a blockage there, because see, listen to that plane. Somebody's moving forward. I feel that's you, collective. And somebody here was just trying to hold you back to what past memories and fantasies they had of you. I told you. Reality is, these people need to wake up. You can F me into a coma. When I wake up, I gotta eat. And it's you I want to taste. No love, just sex. Oh, okay. 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 Collective. This narcissist that came out, I'm sorry, but they had to be shown. I see what's going on here already. This person, when it does come to sex, okay, this person, I feel that when you guys have an open, honest conversation, because that's going to be had between you and your person, collective. When you guys have this open, honest conversation between each other, I feel like you're going to be in a calm state. It's like nothing they say is going to surprise you. The thing is, though, it's an understanding here. You're going back to the part of you that wasn't judging them. If the relationship got too obsessive or too clingy or too something, too forceful or too neglectful, there was a lot of judgment here. And now it's like there's nothing to judge. So they're in a calm place to come to you, to talk to you. But here's the issue. When you guys do have a conversation, you may want to know, they may want to know, since you're so calm and you're so okay with knowing that they need you financially, that they need you, your spiritual, energy, they need you some sort of way, emotionally, some sort of way, for company, for attention. They need you in some sort of way. They don't want you, they need you. Okay, they need something from you. And when a person needs it, they don't like what they can obtain, but yet they need it. When it's coming from another source, that's why they become a workaholic, and work harder at trying to use people for what they can get. And this person, they may be open with you finally about who they are, because they were already honest with you. Y'all were honest at a certain point with each other. And this person, you tell them straight up, listen, you basically just are saying that you want me for help, for money. You want me to, whenever you're sleeping with somebody out here, it's not from a jealous point, but when you're out here, having sex with people as though we were just friends and roommates, as though nothing ever existed between us, or if there wasn't nothing that existed, but you thought it did, you thought it did because you fell in love, or because you became attached, because they lied to you, they tricked you, they frustrated the situation, because every boundary you put up, they wanted to tear that down so they could win. But back to the point. So you lay out here with these other folks, hang with these other folks, and if there's a particular partner that you can't get with, in that way, whenever you roll over and you say, look, I want some of that because, I'm horny, and you don't want to whack it off or play with it or whatever y'all do. So just know, yeah, I can't, I'm not doing that, sir or madam. No, it's not, no, I can't, I'm not doing that. That's what you're telling this person, because you realize that the way they want you is boring and unentertaining. Yet it doesn't bother you, because it doesn't really hurt you as a person, and it doesn't hurt that person. Now, I feel there's a spiritual warfare attack. There may be some, there's a whole nother plane of people coming. There's some sort of spiritual attack against you, collective, where somebody is trying to try their best to make sure you're ruined. But the thing is, you know how to cut cords with whoever that was, so they can do what they do. Forgive me, but I look at your pics and I touch myself. Oh my God, collective. For this person saying, forgive me. Forgive you, but what? And I see butt out here. It was supposed to be 1T, but I see that they look at your booty pictures. They look at your butt. They look at your butt. And they touch themselves. Y'all could even be living in the same house and you done cut this person off sexually and you don't even know that it turns them on to get off at looking at you or pretending like you're watching them get off with some body. I don't know what that is about, but that's what it is. You know, listen, I can't really get into the sex part on here like I want to, y'all. I really can't. That's why some of these words had to be crossed out and stuff like that, because YouTube ain't playing. October, collective, you have a plan for October. Your person has a plan to come towards you in October. I feel like right now they've been putting it off and putting it on, putting it off and putting it on. And listen, collective, I am not talking to the ones that are just in separation. I see whether you're dealing with multiple energies or we're dealing with multiple energies. But either way, the person you live with is doing the same thing that the person who you decided to cut off back whenever they was X5 or something. They made you poop a lot, but they just packed you up full of poop. Whatever. Laxative having ass. This person is gonna come towards you because of something. Because if you're online, that's what I'm hearing. If you're online, you either slowed down or stopped access to them seeing you somehow. For some of you, they see you online more. Now, let me explain. For those of you where, for example, you do YouTube videos and they watch your content, they know what channel you're on, and they're envious of you and they see that you're posting more or you've changed up your content, they gonna be mad. Okay? Now, for those of you that's doing something else online and these people were spying on you but they don't see that you're on that particular site or social media anymore, they're upset because they want to know where you are to be able to watch you, like, without your permission. So whenever you think you blocking them or you cut them off or something like that, no. And when it's made to a point that they had to come to you and you took so long from April, January, or whatever time that you didn't talk to this person, they're gonna be frustrated. I feel anger here. They still can't touch you though. Letting go of self-guilt and loving yourself more. They will be able to push through this. And if you are meant to be in a person's life to have taught them a lesson, or the person that's coming towards you, because I feel a good person. I feel 3 energies. I feel multiple energies. I feel for some of you, this person that's angry coming towards you, they will let go and learn to love themselves more. For those of you that's living with a person, you're going to teach them, or they're going to teach you, or both of you will teach each other how to love yourself more. For those that is deciding to come towards you but deciding to back off, it's because they've learned a lesson in loving themselves more. And it's not in a bad way. It's just they don't realize it at first because it feels bad to them. But after a while, they're going to understand how good it feels, being selfish, being selfless without having to be selfish, and still being able to protect their own energy and cater to their own needs. Okay? Ascending into power. You're a true healer. Go within. Spiritually, I feel like there is someone spiritually tapped in, collective, that this person is really trying to get you to see or push you towards, or they're proud of you because they see this side of you. This is within 3 to 4 weeks away. There is a cycle that's ending between you and this person. That could have been, from what I'm hearing, a cycle of toxicity, of unhealthy attachment, something that is clearly in need of ending because it's stagnant and there's no need for it anymore. Even if the connection between you and this person stays together, the bad, unhealthy part is what's going to end. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. I'm not hearing that a relationship that was a situationship that turned out bad can't be healed, because there's healing here. There's healing here. This person is learning how to heal, and so are you. So now let's get to you, collective. Now, collective, I feel like you're going to have some harsh things to say, but it's only because you love these people, and in order to push them away, you got to be harsh. You may have learned this. Yeah, because you don't want to be manipulated, and you're refusing to be a manipulator. Things to watch out for: being played for someone else, dealing with a player. Now, for those of you that think y'all got it together, this is why you are needing to heal yourselves ahead of time, where you can be in that calm, collective state of mind. Okay, because this person isn't playing you, they playing themselves. Whether this is a spiritual thing or this is a, something in the three, something maternal is going on with somebody. Attracting more attraction. This is in the reverse. You don't want this. You are just attracting more attraction because of your attractive light. You may be a star seed or a light seer here. Yeah, you're definitely a star seed. Moving forward. Didn't I just say that with the plane? You're moving forward, collective. So, yeah, I am hiding a dark secret about me. I want to open up to you, but I'm afraid you may leave me. Collective. Collective. Everybody has a dark side of it themselves. You need to face it, you need to sit with it, and you need to know if this is something you want to embrace, then embrace it without guilt. Okay, because when you start feeling guilty, this is in the Bible for those of you that believe in the Most High. I do. I said that so aggressively. I'm sorry, but but I meant when I said, yeah, you need. If you gotta do it in guilt or feel shameful for what you're doing or for who you are, collective, even when you have a dark side to you, a side to you that's, can be a little manipulative, a little dark magic-y. If it's not for the good of others, then you can either stick with it or open up to it and let it go. Be yourself, because when you start to feel guilty, that's when it's a sin. That's when it's wrong. Okay? If you don't feel no guilt or no shame about what you're doing, and you don't have to be drunk or on alcohol, pills, pop in, dope, whatever, you can be this way sanely and sober, so that way you can make the right choices and decisions to discern in the right way for yourself. If you're able to do that, collective, I feel like for most of you, you are able to do that. Those of you that gotta still be spiritually gone with these other spirits, with alcohol and stuff like that, you think that's really helping you, it's really just keeping you stuck in the dark and confused. Because when you come to, what the hell did you really learn or gain? Sorry, I got someone here that's, no matter who I'm with, you stay on my mind. Collective, there is someone that's very special to you. Could be a mother, could be a father, could be a sibling. This is like an Adam and Eve feeling here. It's for those of you that love someone in a romantic way too, that you've had to separate from, or that you're keeping to yourself because you don't want this person to know how much you really love them, so that, you know, yeah. So that, you know, you can stay protected. So, yeah, you may be hiding your true self too. You have to, I feel, at this time. Or you could be into multiple sexes here. So I do feel like somebody in here is into multiple sexes. I'm sorry. Or, you know, the same sex. And the person you're with, you're afraid to tell them that you really want to try to be with, someone of your same sex. But you do appreciate this person for who they were and how they were with you. And for others of you, this is how you feel towards the viewer, the person that, you know, you separated from and that you dealt with. They had a lot going on. You had a lot going on. But yeah, I feel like it's an Adam and Eve sort of situation where they were brought together, but they didn't want to separate. And regardless, they still thought of each other, because even though Eve ate that apple, she still thought of Eve. Even though Eve ate that apple, she still thought of Adam, not to share with him out of manipulation, but because she's a giver. And he accepted it, but then wanted to blame her or whatnot because he accepted something he also knew was not for him. We're not finna get into that. But what we are going to say is that when temptation comes across either of your paths, or your person's path, or your path, you still have thoughts of this person because you know how you saw this person, besides what others wanted you to see, or what others made this person out to look like, or what this person foolishly did behind the scenes. Good things coming, better things, and gifts are coming soon. And this is what you need to keep to yourself. You already have a open, giving heart and mind, and the problem is Spirit keep testing you, because the more you keep wanting to share your good news with those that want to take or hate, that's why you keep losing the stuff. I don't know why I can't see me coming up, because right when you got that $50, that $1,000, whatever, you posted that online, or you told that to your significant other, or your person that you separated from but still live with, or don't live with, or whatever, that friend, that parent, that sibling, that greedy person, that person that really you supposed to pay back, but you gotta wait till you get up a little more. You did that and let it be taken. The devil took it from you and still told you you weren't good enough. That's why. You know you good enough. So in order to show that, you're gonna have to change. For a lot of you, jobs and positions and careers, you already, listen, for a lot of you already know what other placement of position, or you're going to know what placement of position that's gonna financially benefit you and the particular person or people that's really trying to celebrate you and support you. Okay, because you're in tune and you're open and you are social, you are on point. Hard to trust people because of my past hurt. You can't trust nobody. Yes, you may be having a stone cold face to people without actually showing anger. It's just you trust yourself, but you have to know who to trust out here before you can really just keep opening up. That's why you're got to be quiet. That's why you have to be quiet. That's why you have to be quiet. Even if you, because when you didn't have the money, seeing how they treated you, and then when they do find out later what kind of money you got or what kind of success you had gotten, and continue to maintain without they but. And for those of you that's about to leave, that's about to move, excuse me, You know what position you in when you can move, when you can, and you also know that you see damn trust issues here. Yeah, but you see fast money, ideas, businessman or woman, and worker success, gain soon. Okay, I like that. Now, not all of these are positive, but I know that some of them are. But yeah, when those of you that's gonna move, anyways, yeah, this person's gonna first notice. Now, this is the one that don't want to tell you the truth about nothing, honey. You know what I'm saying? Narcissistic man or woman. I don't know why that came back out. But even to a fake narcissist, they still trying it. But they're going to see little things, and they're going to stand. That's what's going to stand out. The little things that you do for yourself. See, they don't notice and appreciate the little things that you do for them. No, because it's not enough. It's never enough. But the little things you do for yourself, oh, they notice that. They notice the heck out of that, because they can't seem to understand why that didn't go to them. Fool, you wasn't supposed to have it. You didn't. Hell, I gave you whatever the other day. No, seriously. You could have gave them $60 and then spent $60 only on yourself, but at a later date. And you know what I'm saying? Even in the same week, but at a later date, they do not notice what you give them. And that is why when they take from you and they criticize you, you don't seem to understand at the time when you were confused. But you woke now. You best be after this message, after these messages. But you didn't seem to understand at a specific time, collective, that why you weren't seeing your efforts, because you was already pumping into a person that couldn't see what you were doing for them, but they could always notice what you do for yourself that they didn't contribute to, and they know they didn't. So they're gonna have to figure that shit out. Trust issues at the bottom of the deck again. You can't trust this person. Not right now. Not right now. Maybe in October. Abusive, verbally, mentally, sexually, physically, emotionally, or self-inflicted. Now, collective, this could be the person that's trying to come at you. It's because that's what the heck they're going through. Or you're with someone that's trying to do this to you, but it's no longer working in their favor. Codependent, no consistency, non-committal, competition, hidden truth, commitment issues, all of that compared with your dang reality. All of that is what lack this person had. And listen, I told you that unhealthy attachment, partnerships coming together, romantic partnership building from friends to lovers, unities. Let me tell you something. I love my white cards. Let me tell you something. If this was a spiritual thing that somebody tried to do to block, oh, this is why this came in stronger and faster. Because if you collective, let me tell y'all something before I finish this. There was a certain point in my life where I wanted to put some juju on somebody to love me. And then I wanted to put some juju on them for them to emotionally hurt and manipulate those who they want to sleep with, or that want to sleep with them. Fool, I was still attached to that person and got daggone wound up and got myself trapped. Listen, if you're trying to set a trap, make sure that you don't put yourself in the same trap or get yourself in the same trap that you try to set for others. Okay? And watch the traps that's being laid out for you, because they're really not to catch no bear. They're really trying to catch the beast, which is you. Because they find you fearful. They are in fear of you. Sorry. Yeah. But listen, that's what I'm telling you though. And what ended up happening is, before I did that, I was super jealous, telling this person, don't talk to this girl, don't talk to that girl, don't do this, don't do that. And let me tell you what, that just pushed them closer. That just pushed them closer to it out of envy. Yeah, so I don't do that no more. Child, please. Especially with friends that keep saying that they want friends but don't have friends, then I don't know what you want. Long phone combos, texting like crazy, open communication, heart to heart, face to face getaways. Wow. You are not, whatever's going on, it's like a feeling between the two of you that there's no hate here. There's no over giving here, and there's no overtaking. There's no I give what you can give, and it's real reciprocal. It's real. The investments coming through. So this was after all the abuse and stuff. Oh, okay. This is what you were getting. Wow, commitment, intercommunication, getting married, blessed marriage, great timing for love. This is after you go through all this. God graced you, dreams coming true, intuitions on point, and avoiding obstacles. Survival made, boss mode. I have to learn. I had to read my handwriting. Listen, this is after all these storms, and when you're still looking for some sort of spiritual guidance. You need to stay focused on self. I know there's other words written on here, but amongst all that's around you, somebody chasing you, want you to chase them, you still have to stay focused on self. That's what that is. Securing the bag, being stable, known success, online success for my onliners. Especially if you done switched it up. Switch up. Okay, I'm about to stop, but this message started with them, and I wanted to know why you guys were brought together. We found out because there was certain parts of you that both of you had healed and that was unhealed, and why there were blockages because of spiritual warfare and because of wrong perceptions and accusations of a person, and having to ground each other and get back to the source. Why are you still being brought together? Because the same thing that you thought was lost within the connection is still within you and your person or people that you deal with. So that you both are coming back to true self here. And this is why you're being brought back together. Ooh, child, I just picked this deck up. You're giving, listen, you're emotionally giving what you're emotionally getting, but you also are finding yourself to be I told you there's something fertile here. There is something, you're remaining stable. Let's see what's going on, child. Hold on, I need to look at this again. What's going on? Let's see, what's up with the collective? What other messages do the collective need to know, good or bad? Oh my, that one show slung way across there. I don't know if you guys caught that there. Oh, Ten of Swords. This is definitely good. Because, listen, I'm looking at this in the upright, but listen, after all the lies and betrayals is over with, I'm sorry. With bad news, you also gotta see these as both sides. With good news, you may be going through some turbulent stuff, but the swords are about to fall right out your back, sweetie. They sure are. Your good news messages are soul searching, spiritual enlightenment, and self-reflection. This is what I'm seeing here. These are the words I'm seeing amongst many words. Okay? Refusing to compromise, give in, stubborn, rigid, obstinate, last one standing. This is what you're giving up on. I feel like someone wants you to give up and let your guard down, but that's not finna happen. That's what somebody's trying to do. Okay, new ideas, new plans, new intellect, breakthroughs. Yeah, focus. I feel like there's open, honest, you know, blunt truth without it being brutal here. Things coming to fruition. Your hard work is paying off, and I think it's the efforts that you put in. So for example, let's say you haven't, let's say you do drugs, or you drink alcohol, or you have some sort of obsession with sex, love, people, clothes, whatever you're addicted to, okay, that you're still holding on to, dang, okay, we're about done. I feel like whatever efforts you made to continue going, whether that was to work out, that was an effort you changed up and actually acted on it. Going for walks, doing your videos, continuing to look for new work, that type of stuff. Even look for a job, period. Okay, once a week, twice a week, checking in on what efforts you made. Yes, that's coming to fruition, to the collective that's in here. Okay, good news is coming. Okay, yeah, so I feel like with this good news that's coming, I feel like you're an athlete in this game called life, and you are about to play this bitch with a winning hand. Oh, excuse me. But I feel like that because honestly, I can't help it. This is amazing. This was truly wonderful with this page here. I feel like when it does come to your money, especially if it's online or you're waiting on somebody to pay you back that you stayed in contact with, or you're waiting, or they stayed in contact with you, or on it, or however, they're going to pay you back. All this is, yes, absolutely. You may have not stayed trying to commit to something that wasn't working out, but your efforts, period, to push you forward in whatever direction you're supposed to be in, that was for your highest good and the highest good of those around you, besides just selfishly for your family, for your kids, and just saying screw everybody else. I'm talking about for the good of the people that you come in contact with when you go in these businesses, these jobs, so that you can show true improvement, that you deserve what you're getting, that you deserve to have what you get and coming to you, and that you can hold it down with grace in the right way. Then you're going to get that. But only after you take a break. Okay? A break from overthinking, a break from constantly putting in efforts where your efforts are going unnoticed. Why is this? I need to see why this for. So, because there's choices that you're making, and you will need the time and space and peace for yourself. It's not about being alone or lonely. Something may have came to an end, but you're still not alone. Someone may have betrayed you, but you're still moving forward. There's still balance and peace coming to you. There may be a lot that's been added to your plate, but you can handle it. You gonna eat that up with no problem. Okay? I don't get these messages out here just to give people false hope. You have to do the work yourself. Like, you've been doing that. So what? You should see this coming into fruition. Somebody gonna try to offer you something that's really not worth your time. You gonna refuse that, but you gonna refuse it with common sense, because knowledge is growth, and so it is also wealth. Knowledge with wealth. Yes, High Priestess, I told you. Yes, High Priestess, you gonna not even go towards that little raggedy offer, whatever that is. Okay, all right. And it could be just somebody trying to romance you or sell you a dream, child. Okay, sell you a dream. Your wishes of your success is gonna come true. Stay committed to your commitments. Whatever you chose to commit to, stay committed to that. Okay, without overworking yourself or feeling like you gotta do so much to overwhelm yourself or put yourself on the line for others that really it's not possible right now. So commit to whatever small or major or medium, whatever commitments that you made. Continue in your growth Listen, yeah, good news is coming to you because some people reaching out. These jobs calling back. People that owe you gonna pay you back this week. This week, I feel like you're gonna be getting a lot of good confirmation news this week. All right, thank you, collective, and goodbye for now.